Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is November 6th, 2024, and we're diving into the third quarter earnings report of Northern Oil and Gas, a leading player in the hydrocarbon sector. Joining us is John, our Senior Analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Northern Oil and Gas has delivered some impressive numbers this quarter, and I'm excited to break them down with you.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the financial highlights. Northern Oil and Gas reported a GAAP net income of $298.4 million and an adjusted EBITDA of $412.4 million. John, what does this tell us about the company's profitability?
These figures indicate a robust financial performance. The adjusted EBITDA, which is up 7% from the same quarter last year, reflects strong operational efficiency and cost management. The net income of $298.4 million is a significant achievement, showcasing the company's ability to generate substantial profits even in a challenging market environment.
And what about their revenue streams?
The company reported oil and gas sales of $513.5 million. This, combined with a record free cash flow of $177.1 million, up 32% from the previous quarter, highlights their strong cash generation capabilities, which is crucial for funding future growth and returning value to shareholders.
Production and operational insights. Moving on to production, Northern Oil and Gas achieved a production rate of 121,815 BOE per day. How does this compare to previous quarters, John?
Production increased by 19% compared to the third quarter of 2023, which is impressive. Oil production specifically reached 70,913 barrels per day, marking a 12% increase year over year. This growth is driven by strong well performance, particularly in the Williston and Permian basins, despite a lower number of wells turned in line this quarter.
What about their drilling and completion activities?
The D&C list increased to 52.2 net wells, up from the previous quarter. This indicates a strategic focus on expanding their production capabilities, which should support future growth.
Strategic initiatives and acquisitions. Let's discuss their strategic moves. Northern Oil and Gas closed a joint acquisition worth $519 million. How significant is this, John?
This acquisition, alongside the $220 million Point transaction, is a testament to their strategic focus on acquiring high-quality growth assets. These moves are expected to enhance their asset base and drive future returns.
And what about shareholder returns?
The company repurchased 397,301 shares and increased their quarterly dividend by 5%. These actions reflect a strong commitment to returning value to shareholders, supported by their robust cash flow generation.
Risks and future outlook. John, what are some of the risks Northern Oil and Gas faces, and how do they impact the future outlook?
One of the main risks is commodity price volatility. The company realized an oil price of $71.82 per barrel, which is slightly below the market average. Additionally, natural gas prices were lower than expected. However, with operating costs at $9.54 per BOE and liquidity exceeding $1.3 billion, they are well positioned to navigate these challenges.
What can investors expect moving forward?
Investors can expect continued focus on strategic acquisitions and operational efficiencies. The company's strong liquidity position and disciplined capital management should support sustainable growth and shareholder returns.
Key takeaways. In summary, Northern Oil and Gas has delivered a strong third quarter with record oil production and impressive financial metrics. Their strategic acquisitions and shareholder-friendly initiatives position them well for future growth. John, any final thoughts?
Northern Oil and Gas is demonstrating resilience and strategic foresight. Their ability to generate cash and invest in growth while returning value to shareholders makes them an attractive prospect for investors.
Thank you, John, for your insights. and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Northern Oil and Gas's performance in the comments below.